Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Mystic Tarot. My name is Nia, and in today's video we will be channeling and connecting with some very powerful ancient Egyptian goddesses and gods. As you can see, you have these three groups to choose from. For group number one, we have the High Priestess card. On it, it says harness mystic power, and this is supposed to represent the cat goddess Bastet, and with it we have this oval amethyst crystal. For group number two, we have the Sun card. It says enjoy, success and happiness. This is representing the sun god Ra, and with it we have this red Jasper heart crystal. And for group number three, we have the High Priest, intend and create, representing Horus, and with it we have this yellow quartz crystal point. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one of these three groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group. So I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, everyone who resonated with Bastet, the cat goddess, and this wonderful oval amethyst crystal. I love it so much. So we are about to connect with her and see what messages that she has for you, and they will be very special, probably resonant with your current situation or with your energies. Just keep in mind that this is a reading for the collective, so not every single detail might resonate with you. Sometimes it does, but feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. Let's jump right in. Just give me a second to ground myself. Okay, so this is deep, and I felt her energies the strongest when I was setting everything up. So she is very excited to come through, and Bastet is usually represented as a cat, so she shows up in the form of a cat, and I love how this cat here has an ear piercing. I don't know if you watched my Native American deity reading. There was a she-wolf goddess, and if you come from there, if you watched it in the past and you chose this one now, there is definitely something for you that calls out the divine feminine in you. And for everyone watching, she is here to give you the scepter, to give you the power of feline magic. So you might be into cats, and even if you're not, just connect with the cat energy. Cats are so mystic. They are very supernatural in the sense that they see everything that is spirit. And I don't know if you know this, but sometimes in certain institutions like old people's homes or hospices, they have cats, and they notice that when someone is about to transition and cross over, cats seek those people's companies. Wow, and that's giving me my truth goosebumps. So there is a strong connection to the other side here that she wants to remind you of, or maybe that's something you are already fascinated about or working with. I'm getting that for many of you, some loved ones or ancestors want to come through from the other side and guide you, and if you struggle with that, you can surely ask Bastet to help you with that, because, you know, cats are like the gatekeepers to the other side. But back to the divine feminine energy. So she is considered the goddess of dance and music, and I was hearing chanting and rhythmic music, and I don't know what these percussion instruments are called, but they you hold them in your hands. They have like a little handle, and then they have these plates around, not bells, plates, and you kind of do rhythmic movements with your hands, and then it just makes this sound. I'm so bad at explaining this. Hopefully you know what I mean. I had these like rhythmic percussion bell sounds. So she might encourage you to get into dancing or into rhythmic music, and to just, if you struggle to zone out and meditate, use rhythmic music to do that. She also is saying she wants to be called, here in this reading particularly, the goddess of enchantment. So that is a divine feminine power of everyone who identifies as female. We can enchant people with our sensuality, so with our physical bodies, and the way they can look so beautiful, and how we move our bodies, and how we express our soul and our energy through that beautiful physicality. So I love this so much. This is very powerful, and she wants for you to gain power, mystic power, by embracing the divine feminine. Also here with this gorgeous amethyst, which is a gift from our sweet friend Diane. Thank you, Diane. It reminds me of the third eye chakra. So females and also men who are very connected to the divine feminine have their third eye very open. So this is about visions. And I feel like that she is saying, if you struggle to interpret your visions, or to kind of discern what's psychic and what's tangible, physical, cleanse your third eye chakra. And she might give you some other psychic downloads as well. And she's saying you will get psychic downloads if you dance, if you move to a rhythm. And maybe you have been thinking about learning belly dancing for some of you, or some kind of other, not really standard dance, some traditional dance that is linked to your culture. And it doesn't have to be Egyptian, you can come from any cultural background. All cultures have certain dances that have so much, power, and so if you've been thinking about that, that's your invitation to do so. And also I'm smelling herbs and oils. So work with those, burn your incense, and maybe get one of those, what are they called? These things where you light a candle underneath, and they have this little bowl thingy on top where you can pour some water and oils in it. Do that if you feel like that's something you should do. So yeah, she's saying bring out the feminine within and embrace the power in it, and be sensual, be mystic, be secretive, be hard to get. This is also something that many of you might need to hear. Like if someone, and this doesn't have to be about romantic relationship, if someone wants you, make them see the value in you by not giving yourself away immediately, okay? Be very delicate with yourself and with the energies that you give away, and kind of, you are the most beautiful when you are in your power, is what she's saying. And I don't know what your power is. It might not even be dancing or looking very, beautiful. It might be something else, but be in your power. And I'm really getting so much energy from this amethyst. It's wonderful. I highly encourage that you work with crystals and hold them, and allow for them to give you energy that you are lacking. Color purple for sure is important here. Let's get some actual tarot cards. They are the cat tarot, and they're also purple. So look how there's this hand here, and we have crescent moons and a heart. So she's definitely here to give to you. If you lack something, which is linked to everything I have mentioned, ask her, channel her, she will give to you. Wow. So sorry, another psychic downloads, but some of you, you should make sure that when the sun's gone down, you use softer indoor lighting, okay? Not harsh LED lights, soft lights, because LED lights, they actually hurt our eyes and brains, guys. So use candlelight and soft lamps, and maybe ones that are warmer toned. That's what she's saying. And less blue screen time. So Bastet, please give more messages to group number 1. Also something about lipstick here. If you want to wear lipstick, go wear your lipstick. There is something so sensual about, you know, accentuating our lips. You know, lips are so sensual and they speak truths. And it's funny that I say that because here the cat is biting someone's hand and it says justice. So I need a clarifier for what kind of justice she's talking about here. You might already know. What's this justice, please? Bastet. What's the justice thing about for group number 1? What do you want? Whoa, okay. Wow, the Magician, guys, in the reverse, this is so powerful. This is amazing. So you might be dealing with something that requires justice in the real world, or something legal, like a legal issue. But this is more overall. So what is just, what is fair, and what is tied to your karma? You need to be empowered. So some of you might feel either oppressed by other people's energies and blocked, or maybe even worse than that, you might feel actually manipulated, or others you might feel drained and completely powerless. She is here to tell you, enchantment, you are enchanting, okay? You are a magician or a sorceress. You have the magic, you just have to reach for it. And like this cat, you have to reach for it. You can't ask for it to come to you. And by the way, no one really has gifts in a sense that they have something other people don't. We all have psychic abilities, just others have it easier to develop them. Whereas another different group, they just work very hard to develop them, and this includes myself. So like, don't think you don't have what it takes to be magical, to be in your power. You do. You just need to ask for help, okay? You need to bring like your cup out and let it be filled. And again, this cat looks like it's dancing. You need to also cleanse your body and get rid of blockages in your body. So if you suffer from sore muscles or like tense muscles, you feel like so like stiff and just not in the flow, stretch to the rhythm. Do gymnastics, aerobics, like some kind of music body workout that will really help get the energy flowing, or do qigong. I bring it up every time, but it does work. Really use your body to unblock the blockages within you and the dark energy. And it could very well be that you need to get your claws out, or like bite, not really physically, but you know, when there is someone who wants to rob you of your energy, because you might be someone who's either an empath or you're very giving. This goes back to the message that I said in the very beginning. Don't give away more than you have, and also be very careful about, even if you have enough to give, who do you give it to? Are they worth it? Do they recognize and value that or not? And if someone just is too pushy and too demanding, like get your claws out and like bite in the sense that you tell them off, set boundaries, okay? Especially if you think that someone is doing black magic on you, guys, there is free will. And if you don't want it, if you don't allow it, if you really step into your power and set energetic boundaries, there is nothing that they can do, you know? Curses don't work if you wake up to them. So be a little bit more defensive and set some energetic boundaries, and yeah, channel her. She will give to you. She will replenish you. This is a strong invitation. Bastet. What more? I'm also hearing that the swan might be a symbol for you. This is the 4 of Cups, and it kind of wanted to come out in the reverse. This is like you looking for, I feel like you are looking for validation from the outside world. So if you never have been receiving any compliments, any positive feedback, any kind of, you have never seen anyone return what you give or any compensation, you are looking for it from the wrong people. Look, there is a hand offering to you their bowl, but you are looking for all of that confirmation, validation in this bowl. So if you are in a situation where you're dealing with a romantic partner, an employer, family, or yourself, okay, where they don't make you feel powerful and appreciated, turn away from them, look for it where it's being offered. Like, shift your attention, shift your awareness, and that will make you feel full. All right, because there are people around you who would love you for who you are, but you are not giving them attention. You are kind of, you're a chaser, you're not an attractor. So if someone doesn't validate you, just leave them be, okay? There is someone who really will love you and appreciate you. And did you just hear that noise in my hallway? I don't know what that was. Maybe that was confirmation. Wow, from Spirit. And this, okay, this fell out. Is several stuck to one another. I only take the cards that I resonate with if several fall out. It's law of physics. But this really resonates. This is the Six of Cups, and it's so cute. It's like a little kitten sitting in a really, really full cup. It's so full, it overflows. And this is a beautiful message from Bastet. So you have an inner child issue, and we all have. All of our trauma comes either from past lives or from childhood. And it could be that you grew up with parents who either ignored you, abandoned you, or mistreated you, or other people in your surroundings, like your teachers or like older siblings. And so you have no sense of self-worth. You think like you're not deserving, and you give, you do, and you see nothing coming back. If that's the case, give to yourself what you need from other people. Spoil your inner child. Tell yourself that you are worthy. Tell yourself how amazing you are. Give to yourself. Buy yourself some treats. And I'm also getting motherly energy, and I'm not surprised because Bastet also represents the divine feminine. Just make yourself feel so beautiful, and if you truly do that, you will see it reflected from the outside. People will start to treat you differently, but it will not be the same people. It will be new people. So you really might have to say goodbye to someone who just makes you feel unworthy, all right? Who doesn't fill your cup. Get rid of them, work on yourself, and see how you will be bombarded later on with love from people who think you are amazing, okay? This is so beautiful. I need to check if this is still looking good here. Yeah, it's still looking good. So, I love the messages so far. And really, guys, I think there is something about you needing to make sure that you feel beautiful visually. Obviously, everyone knows that outward beauty is not everything. But in your case, there is something about body image. Maybe you are really short, or you're really thin, or the opposite, and you think that that's not beautiful. Everyone is beautiful and unique. Just make sure that you work on these complexes that you might have. And say things to yourself that you would say to a child that will really empower you. I feel like there is one more here that she wants to give. Oh, cute. Oh, this is so cute, and I'm so happy for you. This is the 10 of Cups with rainbow bowls. Oh, this is making me so happy. Look, this is her confirming that everything I said is true. So what's waiting for you is complete fulfillment, especially emotional fulfillment, okay? So you'll be feeling blissed out if you do this energy work because you deserve it. And you will have so many amazing bowls that will be filled. You will be fed. Life will feed you good people, good energies, good experiences. But you just need to consider yourselves worthy and just love your bodies, guys. I don't know, probably some men are watching, and this is not just for females. Love your bodies, and your body deserves to be treated well, deserves to be decorated in a sense that do not hesitate to put on jewelry or get a tattoo or like wear the clothes you want. Give your body some sunlight, okay? Go swimming. Your body deserves it. You are enchanting, and you enchant the people who are receptive to your enchantment, okay? But this is so wonderful. And for those of my viewers who are kind of, I call them the rainbow people from the rainbow spectrum, you guys often, unfortunately, have, like self-esteem issues more than anyone else when it comes to your bodies. And there is so much healing in store for you if you heal your inner child. And you'll get so many fulfilling relationships. Also, the relationship with yourself will be so fulfilling. Channel her, she'll help you. Let's get some oracle cards now. If you're still watching, please give a thumbs up. It really helps. leave a comment, it helps even more. If you don't know what to say, drop a purple heart and a cat emoji. And if you're new and would like to join the Purple Heart tribe, please subscribe. I love that we are growing. Let's get some of these gifted oracle cards. I have an Amazon wishlist link down below if you two would like to send some. Now, Bastet, give some final messages. The moth might be a symbol for you, and someone here might have a moth tattoo. And you know, moths are beautiful, and like if you are a moth, embrace it. Don't be like I want to be a butterfly. No, you're a moth, and you are just this beautiful creature that thrives at night, and someone will think you are just perfect. Like, don't compare yourselves to the daytime butterflies. You're just different, and appreciate yourself for that. Wow, 11, that's the justice energy. Enter at your own risk, pause. So I think, look, there is such negative energy here coming in these justice cards. So there is definitely someone in your past or an inner demon that blocks your light. Do some light work, purge it out, set emotional boundaries. And my heart goes out to you a lot if this resonates. Some of you might have suffered some abuse or physical abuse as a child or even later on, and that might have had a serious effect on your self-esteem. So she will help you. Obviously go seek professionals help and assistance, but also spiritually Bastet will help you get rid of these like nasty masculine energies who did that to you. And by the way, also females can have nasty masculine energies, like, you know that. 7, cloak and dagger, deception. Someone might have stabbed your heart recently or in your past. That's what I said, like someone who was supposed to be good and kind to you stabbed you in the back and really hurt you or kind of abused you. She knows, and she's saying it's time to move on. And you are deceived if you think that how these people made you feel is who you are. You are not what other people make you feel. And this is making me quite emotional on your behalf. So this has probably made you emotional. You are precious. You are amazing. You are beautiful. If anyone tells you otherwise and you believe it, it's a deception that you need to get rid of. And you will attract more healthy relationships if you do that. Knowing, take the first step. This really matches the magician energy. Look, it's number 1, the magician here coming up. And also what I said here, you need to ask for this empowerment, for this help. You might be a little bit passive because you're really hurt or disappointed. She will not disappoint you. Just take that first step for your healing. Do something today. I don't know what you are called to do. Maybe join a self-help group or a forum on the internet, or get a self-help book or something, or like start this dancing class, or do something good for you today. Take the first step today and know that you are a shining light. You carry this light of healing within you, and once you heal your inner wounds, like there is so much magic in store for you, and your future will be sunshine and rainbows, seriously, and healthy relationships. And she'll help you. Again, really use rhythmic music for healing. Look it up. There is so much amazing free stuff on the internet. So guys, this is all that I have for you in this reading. I really hope it helped you. Leave a thumbs up if that's the case. Also let me know what deity I should do next. I really would like to do Germanic ones next, so let me know if you're interested. Otherwise, take very good care, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Welcome to your reading, everyone who resonated with group number 2, the sun god Ra and his red Jasper heart. So we are about to channel him and see what special messages he has for you. Just keep in mind, this is a collective reading. Not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does, feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. But yeah, guys, so the sun god, about Ra, they say that he is very, very special because he was not made or like he has no other gods as parents. He is source, he is the sun. So we are talking both to a deity as well as a planet. So if you have been lacking success and happiness in your life, he is gonna fill you up with sun energy so that you can have success. In the material sense, this could be your career or your goals and ambitions, or maybe your body, and most definitely your emotions. So it's so interesting to me that in most cultures, the sun embodies the masculine, whereas the moon embodies the feminine. But my native language, German, has genders, and interestingly, in my language, the moon is male, masculine, and the sun is feminine. So let me know what your native language is and how it works there. But this is definitely divine masculine energy coming through. And we have this vibrant red Jasper heart. So most of you watching, wow, by the way, I see a name, Joe. If your name is Joe, it could be short for Joanna or Josephine or Joe. You are being called out for sure. I see your name in this crystal. But all of you, you might be feeling quite hopeless or shattered and broken in some way. Like maybe your dreams have been crushed recently, or your heart's been crushed, or your health, all right? He wants to fill your heart and make you feel so loving and make your heart be so thriving that you attract everything that is good for you and that you be feeling like the sun. And this is so beautiful. Also, like he's showing me names. Lauren or Laura is being called out here as well. Yeah, this is about something being broken that he wants to help you fix. So don't be shy to worship the sun. I don't know, like just the planet or the deity, or like a deity from a different culture that also represents the sun. Worship it, we need it. Also spend more time outside and awake during sunlight. Because most of us, we have become such night owls. We don't get these nurturing wavelengths from the sun. And there are scientists who say that it's so important that we get the sun from when it starts to come up until it goes down, because depending on the time, it has different frequencies that do things to the cells in our body. This is so interesting. Something that I never knew. And sun, here comes the sun. Do you know that song by the Beatles? I think this is his message, you know, using the Beatles lyrics as a medium. You know, the hard times are over, the sun's gonna come back out again, so claim this. Could be your relationships, your body, your ambitions and dreams, all of which, you know, can make us happy or unhappy. So Ra. Also Ra reminds me again of the throat chakra and this Mongolian, or I don't know if it's necessarily only Mongolian, the throat singing. Frequencies are so powerful. So like look up some frequencies that are linked to the sun's energy and the solar plexus chakra frequencies. Look that up, it will help you. All right, so Ra, please give more messages to group number 1. How can you help them feel successful, accomplished, and happy and complete? Le Soleil, are you kidding me? The sun. I get so excited about this. He is here. He is with us. So this is a French deck. Le Soleil, that's the sun, number 19. Oh my God. And we have these yellow flowers here. And I love how this looks like a crown or like a wreath. So definitely he wants to give you that energy. And he's confirming what I said. Go outside, let the sun shine on you. Obviously protect your skin and don't overdo it, but you need direct sunlight, and to let that kind of touch your crown chakra as well. Visualize the power of the sun coming into your body from the top, going all the way down to your feet. Imagine and visualize how it's like cleansing out all the blockages and toxins, and just invite in these golden rays of light going through your body. Amazing. And is literally saying he can make the dead come back to life. I have no idea if Ra was used for that purpose, but he's says something about resurrecting the dead. So if you've been feeling so low that you might need a rebirth or resurrection, is happening. Ra is helping you. Wow. I hadn't really asked the question yet. Oh my god. Okay, like I was gonna put these cards away, but as I picked them up, he flipped them over, so we need to see them. And I'm not surprised, because here we have the Trois de Couteau, so the Three of Swords, and that's your broken heart. All right, and there is a lot of grief and darkness. So you might be someone who's grieving a loss, or maybe you are grieving your old life, the old version of yourself. You lost something, and that's why you're feeling so broken, okay, and unmotivated. But here with the Nine of Wands, and this is such a beautiful energy. He will heal the wounds from the past. You are seriously wounded from the past, that something traumatic could have happened to you, or you might at some point in your life have become very ill, very unwell. Like there is one major event in your past, maybe it goes all the way back to childhood, maybe it's recent, that really changed your life and has made you become dark and drained and dull. All right, he's here to heal that and work with the color yellow. Colors, they work magic, and I'm so mind blown that people don't work more with colors. Color therapy is something you should really get into. Surround yourselves with the color yellow. Wear yellow. Get some yellow flowers, yellow crystals. The color yellow, just say the word yellow in your native language. Yellow, yellow, yellow sun. It will work, guys. I promise you that. And I want to put this card in the upright to do some positive positive magic for you. All right, that means that your wounds will be healed, they will close, and the scar that remains will be like a reminder that you are a survivor and someone who's healed. And Ra is saying something interestingly about a star. So star might be your name, your username, or this is talking about wish fulfillment, as in the tarot star. Ra, what do you want to talk about here with the star? Trois d'Elixir, that's the Three of Cups. I love it so much. That's the card of celebration, friendship, healing, coming together. So if you, and I don't really like the word worship, because that implies that we are inferior to a higher power, and I'm not a fan of any of that. I want to say connect with Ra respectfully and channel him and humbly ask for his support. If you do that, like all you need to do is to work literally with the sun, okay? Get out, do your energy work in the sun, use yellow, and then you will see that you're healing, okay? So the magic potion that you need is sunlight, and this might lead to you reconciling broken relationships, fixing a relationship with yourself, mending your broken heart, being able to live the dreams that are in alignment with your highest good. Keep in mind that sometimes when dreams don't work out for us, it's because they are not in alignment with our highest good. So just trust that something better will come and that you'll be happy. I see joy, bliss, love. So joy, bliss, and love are coming your way, and the sun's going to give it to you. What more, Ra? One final tarot message from you, Ra, please, for group number 2. Oh, yes. Yes, love it. Temperance. La Tempérance. Number 14. And I love how these hands are kind of doing Reiki healing on that brain. So clearly, Ra is saying that most of your blockages are your negative thinking. And not just our thinking, but also the words we speak, the actions we take, you know. They are all spells and rituals. So make sure you really shift your thinking. Say that you deserve happiness. be more happy and make other people happy as well. It's not just about you. When you make someone else happy, that's good karma. And since we are all connected, you are making a part of yourself happy, all right? And here we have these colorful flowers. Spend more time outside in nature. Get into gardening, and really there's something so magical about plants and flowers. When you see them grow, really is just a metaphor for nurturing something within you and making it bloom and blossom, you know, and come to fruition. So he really wants to work his magic on you. Allow it, make it happen, and there'll be long-term healing and balance. Long-term. I love this so much. And if you love it too, please leave a thumbs up. It helps so much. Comments help so much as well. If you don't know what to say, drop a purple heart and a sun emoji. And if you are new and would like to join the Purple Heart tribe, please subscribe. Love to see us grow. Now let's get some oracle cards that are gifted. If you would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. There is also a message for you in the back of the deck. Here we have the phases of the moon, and this is the divine feminine coming through. If you watched my moon goddess reading, you might kind of bring messages from there to this reading and have a bigger picture message. Embrace the cycles and trust that if it's nighttime, the sun will come up again. Okay, the sun will come up for you and you will soon see. This is crown and third eye chakra energy. Maybe if you felt drawn to group number 1, definitely watch it as well. Seasons of the witch, honoring cycles. Guys, I really hope you're paying attention to the fact that I say something and then a card comes out that confirms it. I was talking about the sun card comes out. I was talking about cycles here, and I draw the cycle card. So honor that, guys. We are so connected. So just, you know, also like, don't hate your dark night of the soul. Don't hate the past pain. Don't hate it, because it shaped you into who you are today. And if you truly want to practice self-love, you can't hate anyone who made you who you are today, okay? And don't hate on other people, all right? Just trust in karma, in karmic justice, and know that you will come out of this pain and step into your healing era. Because here we have the 2 butterflies, so you will break free from this. I'm looking at these 2 parts of the cycle. Here we have the darkness, where there is candles being lit. So even in your darkness, you are never alone. Ra is saying that to you. And now the sun's come up again, and yeah, you will fly away and break free. Also, these mushrooms might be a sign for you, and the flowers for sure, and the cauldron, I don't know. And here we have the sun and the moon on this deck, so highly encourage you to watch my moon goddess reading if you haven't already. It will kind of give you a bigger picture of what you can do to break the negative cycles. Also, let me know what deity I should do next. I would really want to do Germanic ones, okay? Like Thor, for example. Let me know if you're interested in that as well, or anything else. Let me know, because I love these deity readings. Now back to Ra. Also, Ra is saying, like, anything that looks yellow, for example gold, wear more golden jewelry. That metal really cleanses. So golden earrings, golden piercings cleanse the system. That's why they were invented, guys. Elements, back to basics. So you might want to practice some elemental energy work. And with the number 12, this will get you out of this sense of being stuck. I'm really feeling that you should watch group number 1, because this was all about, you know, having blockages and how to make them go away. But again, appreciate all there is. You know how we appreciate different cultures and ethnicities. We also need to appreciate different cycles and phases. Like, appreciate it all, because everything makes us beautiful. You know, diversity is beautiful. And see the darkness as a lesson learned and not as something that you hate, all right? And again, you're being called out to watch the moon reading, especially if you are someone who identifies as predominantly masculine. You might have a feminine energy issue, so watch the moon goddess reading in that sense, okay? It will help you balance out your energies, and it will help you be more receptive to the masculine. You might be someone maybe who has issues with divine masculine powers, in the sense that you don't want to receive. And again, this problem about receiving goes back to you not embracing the divine feminine, which is passive and receiving. I don't know if you can follow me. I hope this makes sense. Also, you might have your favorite tree outside, or your favorite plant. If you identify as a green witch or a fairy person, nature spirit person, someone who practices rituals in nature, go out and do that more. Connect with nature like the sun does. Oh my God, the flames. Guys, this is so amazing. Do you even realize, for those of you who are still watching, number 19. 19 is the sun in the major arcana. Here it is again. Ra is showing himself to you at the end. This is a treat for everyone who watches till the end. He's showing himself to you. Now, I don't know what he looks like in your mind, but here he chose this card. So he's all flames. This guy's all flames. He's fire, okay? Fire energy. Get more fire into your life. So maybe when it comes to elemental energy, get more fire in your life and connect it with the earth element. Obviously, you need water and air as well, but there is something strong about earth and fire that you need to be working with. So earth is Mother Nature, fire is sun, combine those, and that will help you manifest success and happiness in your life. You will truly transform if you do that. Maybe pick up a different routine where you go for a little walk every morning. First thing you do, or step outside on your balcony and stretch out there. I don't know. But he showed himself to you, and hopefully this reading was helpful to you and that you enjoyed it. If that's the case, leave a thumbs up, please. Take very good care otherwise, and hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3, everyone who resonated with Horus and this yellow crystal point. So we are about to channel him and see what special messages he has for you. Keep in mind that this is a reading for the collective, so not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does. Feel peaceful about what doesn't. So Horus, I was immediately drawn to the scepter that he's holding, and I was actually planning on choosing a turquoise greenish crystal for this group here, but then I kind of got from him that he wants this yellow energy. So I don't know, these colors, turquoise, greenish and yellow, might have a very specific meaning to some of you in my audience here. But yeah, he is, by the way, the son of Isis. So if you watched my moon goddess reading, where Isis was the second group, there might be a connection, okay? And Osiris is his father, so he is very mighty, and I believe that he was, I'm getting this vibe from him, kind of an authority and giving advice and energy and support to the rulers, to the pharaohs, okay? And also the falcon here, or the hawk, is definitely his... Well, he is depicted as that often, isn't he? So the hawk might be your spirit animal, for sure. And there is something about, the eye of Horus, the left eye. Wasn't his left eye kind of tied to healing and protection? Because I'm getting from him that he wants to help you protect yourselves from negative energy, and that he wants to heal you, help you heal and feel like you are in your power. So if you have people around you or just circumstances where you feel like you are inferior, he wants to help you recover from that. Also notice how from this star, there is golden lights coming down. So this is definitely a divine bliss moment here, divine energies, and also intend and create, it says on this card. He wants for you to be very mindful of your intentions and what they create. All right, we're going to look further into this, but this looks very cool and promising. And his energy is very, very serious and kind of giving emperor energies in the major arcana. Whereas number 2 was an amazing reading about the sun god, and number 1 was very feminine. I feel like he is very masculine, very much emperor energy, very focused, very disciplined, very consistent, and someone who kind of cuts through the BS. And if you've been feeling very unstable emotionally, he is here to give you kind of tough love and guidance and direction. And he says, don't let those emotions, take over. Don't allow for this roller coaster to knock you out, is what he's saying, kind of. Also, there is something about a bird's perspective. If it gets too much, visualize yourselves flying away like the hawk and seeing everything from above. Create some emotional distance. If something gets too much, sorry about that noise, just need to close the window. It's my window crystals. If something gets too much, don't let it eat you up. Don't feed these energies. Just step away from it all. Distance is key, and then you will be able to see things clearly and make good decisions. Okay, put your head before your heart is what he's saying in this case, and that is very masculine energy. Often people who are very masculine, they are reproached for being too rational, but that is sometimes needed, in battle. You can't allow for fear to take over. You need to push that emotion aside, and you need to kind of, act in a responsible and intentional manner. I hope you can follow me. I'm getting out your tarot cards, and look at that. I really wanted to pick this owl tarot deck, and now I'm kind of knowing why, because he has no owl, he has a hawk. But look at this eye. The eye of Horus is a very important symbol for you. Maybe you already have that somewhere. Maybe you have a piece of jewelry or a tattoo or something. And I hate how this symbol is abused by people who advertise these conspiracy theories about Illuminati and that stuff, and they use the pyramid symbol, the one seeing eye symbol, and the eye of Horus and Isis as something that is supposed to be of the devil. It's not, guys. Well, they use it as that, but generally it's something very good. And this is all about seeing things clearly. Okay, Horus wants to help you see things clearly, because you're kind of deceived and overwhelmed by emotion and pain and confusion, or maybe manipulation. He wants for you to see something so that you can take deliberate action. And I love that. And it's like cutting through it and like pinpointing the problem and getting rid of it. Okay, like this might hurt a little bit for some of you. You might hear something now that will hurt, but it's a truth. It's a truth that you already deep down feel. I need to be confronted with it and move on from it. And I love that. Definitely feels like an advisor for kings. This energy here. So Horus. Also, if you have been seeing lots of big birds of prey recently, I could already have been some kind of foreshadowing that Horus wants to connect with you. Or in general, might be your spirit animal. So Horus. Also, he's holding this in his right arm, so this is about really masculine energies here that we need. Horus, what do you want for group number 3 to see? What do you want them to see? All right, 4 of Wands. So this is something that you will already know or be suspecting. If this doesn't resonate at all, wait for the next card. But there is someone in your tribe, in your family, your relationship, who either ruins your life, and then you will definitely already know, like, they're not good for you, or they are betraying you. This is about your inner circle, people close to you, okay? There's something going on there. Maybe your whole family is not good for you because they disapprove of you, they make you feel bad, or they irritate you, or it's just one person. Could also be co-workers, okay, but these are people close to you. Also, there is something about spring season, and so interesting because I'm recording this reading on the 1st of May. You'll see it later on, but spring season is relevant. So where I am, it's spring. For some of you, if you are thinking about getting married to someone, maybe you shouldn't. This is very specific, will only resonate with a few. Horus, what do you want group number 3 to see here with the 4 of Wands? Horus, what do they want? What should they see? Oh my God, the Ace of Swords. Look how this looks like, this crystal point. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is exactly that, is the truth, is the sword of truth. And I need a clarifier for this before I speak what I feel. I just want to play safe for some reason. Horus, what's this about? This is, by the way, obviously about new beginnings. He wants you to have a new beginning where you are not feeling emotionally overwhelmed and close to reaching a breaking point, and where you are so just all over the place and your energies are scattered. He wants for you to be independent, for sure. Independent, not just of your emotions that are just too much, but also of the people around you. So if you are thinking about moving out, because you can't take it anymore with the people who are surrounding you, or if you think about like starting something like fresh with a whole new mindset, and yeah, this is for you, but there is something more to this. Also, I feel like he's calling Isis in for advice as well here, because this might be an issue regarding females. What is this? Horus, please. What do you want group number 3 to see? Oh yeah, the Knight of Wands. So this is clearly about you needing to break free. Some of you could be quite young, at a stage where you are supposed to become independent and live your own life. And others of you, you might have never taken advantage of your youth in order to discover who you truly are and what you want to do with your life and your passions. So if you feel blocked or restricted and you can't fulfill your passions, it's because you have never taken that step of breaking free and being truly independent. I know I'm repeating myself, but I just hear that word independence all the time. Some of you might be in a relationship where you have a kid or some vulnerable being that you need to look after, could be a pet or something, and you use that as an excuse to stay with these people. Okay, maybe you have an abusive partner and you stay with them for the sake of your children. Or you have just family that drives you nuts, and you use the fact that you are too young as an excuse kind of to not take steps to get away from them. This is about getting away from your inner circle. Or maybe this is about work. You're saying, I'm too young for a big career move, or to be independent or do freelance. I need to put up with this employer. Just, there's a message for you in this right now. This is really, guys, your energy here is like grown-up stuff here, adulting. Oh wow, King of Swords, I love that. This is so much Horus energy and Emperor energy. So you are all kings, all right? You can be a woman watching this, get into your king energy. This is empowerment and making a really wise and consistent decision. Put your emotions aside. Put them aside. If you want to break free like this butterfly, you really need to have some real talk with yourselves right now, because he says, if you think there are things blocking you from this decision and taking that step, it's just all in your mind. And once you truly decide to get away, things will fall into place for you. But you need to be honest with yourselves. Are these people good for you? The answer is probably not. Then be consistent and don't, make amends with them or play small and be diplomatic. Be like, no, I want this for my life. I see this as my future. I know that I'm independent and I need to be my own person, and I need to be a good role model for the people I look after. And if you have no one, be a role model for your inner child. You know that you need a new start, then get away and have that mindset, I want to break free, and then it will fall into place for you. But you need to stop betraying yourselves and be like, now we can make it work, or it's not that bad, and we need to like keep it together. Also, your emotions, attachment issues, abandonment issues might, take over. No, see things from a higher perspective and be manly in that sense. Fly away. Snow implies new start. For many of you, could be about a very exhausting relationship with one other person. Your best friend, your boss, your one parent, or your romantic partner. You need to leave them. Temperance in the reverse, and I think we had Temperance as the last card in group number 2 as well, so maybe that means you should watch group number 2, I don't know, or it just means that there are collective energies. This owl, he has his eyes closed, and Horus is saying, open your eyes, don't look away. You have been looking away at how much this situation is bothering you. It might have started to take a toll on your physical health as well, not just your mental health. Admit that to yourselves, admit it to yourselves, all right? And follow the sun. You should watch group number 2 probably because of the sun and how bright it is. So stop looking away and stop playing the devil's advocate. Stop, playing it safe. Stop being diplomatic. It's not that time now. Now's the time to fully admit how bad it is and to take action. Okay, don't lie to yourselves. Don't be a compulsive optimist. Just keep it real. And if you struggle with that, Horus will help you get those energies that you need in order to man up in that sense. You can man up as a female as well. If you resonate with these messages, please leave a thumbs up. So important that you do that. Comments help so much. If you don't know what to say, drop a purple heart and a eagle emoji or a feather emoji. And if you are new and would like to join the Purple Heart tribe, please subscribe. I want to get some oracle messages for you now from Horus. They were gifted. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link. I think I just saw the card that I drew for group number 2 as well. Or was it 1? So I don't know. This might be a sign for some of you. But now Horus, please give final messages to group number 3. About how you can feel empowered to be this King of Swords and just stop lying to yourselves. Wow, cast the circle. Number 18, raising vibrations. 18 is the moon card, and this is so interesting. Moon is about feminine energies, and I feel like he's saying you are too feminine in the sense that you are too much of someone who puts up with what is being thrown at you, okay? You need to cast a protection circle around you and set firm boundaries. And don't be like, they're my family, or they're my friend, or they probably don't mean it that way, or I need to be good to them because I'm known to be a people pleaser. No. Like, step up for yourself, have some self-worth, okay, and cast an energetic circle, a mental one, and it will help, okay, and that will help you raise the vibration within to have, strength and courage to do that. And maybe talk about it to some people who will support you and who will, provide help and insight. because you might have some people in your surroundings who see what's going on, and they might have been able to warn you and tell you, but you played devil's advocate and said, no, it's not that bad. Please believe these people, okay? They're not here to hurt you. They're here to help you. Wow, the initiation, number 13 is the death card. He wants you to end something, okay? And this is probably an old version of yourself or relationships. They need to end it. If you ever want to have a new beginning where things grow and where there is like freshness and where you can truly be yourself, you need to end it. Okay? And admit to yourselves that this needs to end. If you never admit that to yourselves, then it will never happen. And like, don't panic, you know? As soon as you decide that it needs to end, right? It will end. And here it says a sacred test. So it could be that the universe is testing you, even though I don't like how that sounds, because I'm not a fan at all of anything implying that we are inferior and that there are higher powers who like test us and such. I don't like that. But maybe it's you testing yourselves. And once you feel like other people are testing your patience, do something different, okay? Do something different, like speak up for yourselves or like take some action, okay? Maybe soon there will be an incident where someone puts you off. In this circle, act different. Don't be the diplomat. Don't be the people pleaser. Like, show up for yourself. That's how you will help end this situation. And if you need strength, Horus will be your friend. Coven, soul family, 17. 17 is the star energy. Did I say it in this reading? No, I said it in the Ra reading about the star. Anyway, so your coven, you need a new coven if you are living with people who drive you mad, or like if it's your work, guys. Again, don't be overly loyal. Just people grow apart, you know. Allow that to happen, because everyone is their own person. Just embrace that everyone is their own person. And I feel like the old dynamics in your inner circle, they are already like dead pretty much. It's not working. Don't force it. Break these bonds, all right? And trust that whoever's your soul family, you will find them. And these people are your soul family as well, but it needs to end, because you are meant to meet other people who will really help you be the person you are meant to be and live in alignment with your highest good and, you know, reach your powers and fulfill your dreams, all right? You will not end up being alone or weak or anything. You will find new soul family, but make room for them by saying no to the old. Right? So guys, this is all that I have for you. I really hope that these messages helped. Leave a thumbs up if that's the case. Take very good care, and I hope I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.